I'm Adam Garcia and I play Sam in the film My Eyes. What first attracted me to the project was indeed the script. I thought it was an amazing script. There were so many layers to it with both culture, disability, family interaction, dynamics. So there's a lot of meat on the bones of this film. Who Sam is, he's a really regular guy. He's a tax lawyer. He's reasonably interested in that job. He's definitely a family man. He doesn't have a lot of family on his own side, so the family that he does have with his wife and his child and his mother-in-law is sort of his nuclear unit, and that's it. So it means the world to him. It's an enormous change what happens to him in the film because everything about the fabric of his family relationship is threatened. Alana is his wife, the love of his life. They got together very quickly, and he devoted himself to her. And so, yeah, he's incredibly loyal. And yeah, he's given his heart to Alana. It's been really great working with Suzanne. It's remarkable to have someone who has both written it, is on the producer side. She's a phenomenal actress, so she's got such depth of knowledge to the story that it helps, someone who hasn't written it start to understand the dynamics really, really easily. Sam's relationship with Isabella, I like to term it as thick as thieves. They are incredibly close. He's the sort of person who's incredibly devoted. He's a very affectionate person. Yeah, he just absolutely adores and loves her. It's been amazing working with Nia Rush. I love it. I have 2 daughters myself, slightly younger than Nia, but she is someone who is so effervescent, and she's so excited and happy and kind and sweet and hilarious that it's really easy to work with her. I haven't done that much work with kids. And, there is an adage that goes with never work with kids and animals. But I think she might be one of the exceptions to the rule. And not only that, she's a consummate performer and professional actress. So it's a breeze. I'm learning off her. Sam's relationship with his mother-in-law, Mrs. Chong, is a really close one. And as the film progresses, we get glimpses into the fact that he's also emotionally dependent on her as much as Alana is in terms of advice and direction, and she's an incredibly wise character and is somewhat the central point around which this family orbits. Working with Chinh has been, she's phenomenal. She's a wonderful actress. To be able to work with someone like her and see the ease with which she navigates a set and a story and a narrative, it's a real education. And also she has the best stories about virtually everyone in the business. Eduardo, he's a wonderful spirit. He's such a sweet man. He's such a naturalistic actor for someone who's relatively new to the craft. And keen to learn. He's so enthusiastic, and I would not like to wrestle him. Nico, at least in terms of Sam is deeply suspicious and uncomfortable and afraid of this person and what they bring when he comes into everyone's lives. It's very rare that you get to rehearse so much with a cast. And because it's a family drama and a family dynamic, it's crucial to have those sort of bonds build up and familiarity and those sorts of things. So I love rehearsing. I'm also a theatre actor, so it's something that I really enjoy. I have the utmost respect for Angela Howe. I really enjoy her brain. I love the subtlety of what she tries to bring out in scripts. And working with a director like that, she not only gives me and other actors the sort of freedom and flexibility, but she's constantly coming up with ideas that you're like, oh, ooh, that I didn't quite think of that. She's a very delicate and easy director. Everything's very comfortable. It's a very calm set, and that always comes from the top. So not only is she a fine director, but she's a good leader. This is certainly one of the most diverse crews and casts I've ever worked with. One of the parts of the script that also really fascinated me was the sort of diversity that it represented. It's about trust, it's about love, and it's about overcoming obstacles as a family. This is a story I'd like to tell, one, because it's a wonderful script and story and it takes so many different turns, but also the fact that there are so many different layers to consider, such as disability, such as different cultural references and importances and how that sits in an Australian and conventional society. I find it's a really honest portrayal of how a family might operate in certain circumstances. I think what makes My Eyes unique and what an audience can expect is it's a story that seems incredible, but I think a lot of people will relate to it.